Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Doing another Steam Deck video, obviously, and I'm going to show you guys, take you through the setups of how I set this up and get everything going to play Call of Duty. So this is going to be a real-time video on how long it takes to boot up and get going to game. And as I do that, I'll talk about the 1 year review I got, because it's been 1 year since I've had the LCD Steam Deck, and it's been amazing. It's been probably the best $400 I've ever spent on any device. We're into the login screen. Uh, Log in there, as you can see, and then let this thing boot up. For Windows, I got handheld companion running as a secondary app, and that switches from controller to keyboard and mouse mode, and back and forth. And I got it set to the back buttons. What is it? R5 and L5. I always forget that 5 or 4 buttons. L5 and R5. Long press both of them together and it switches it back and forth. And then for keyboard, I got the R5, just single press, and it pulls up the keyboard, which is very nice. The things I use Windows for is basically everything that's a non-Steam game. Everything that I can play on Steam, I do on Steam OS. The only games I got on here at the moment, I had Fortnite on here, but I got Xbox Game Pass and I played Dirt 5. Right now I got Brotato natively installed, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Call of Duty. Basically, this is the Call of Duty machine. Speaking of, we'll get running. Load up. And I use Windows 11 to go version running with dual boot, Clover dual boot, handheld companion, and that's about it. For the accessories I use, I got a USB-C hub running to an external 480 gigabyte PNY SSD. It just works awesome. And yeah, I got it running the Windows 11 Pro to go version, and I had to install it during the Windows installation setup, or how you set up your SSD. I had to pick the to go version. I don't know what it's basically, so you can, it's mobile. You can put it in almost any computer, I'm guessing, and boot from it. I'm not 100% sure if it's like account based or how that works, but it's a Windows 11 Pro key from Microsoft, obviously. And as for the accessories they got, here we'll load up Call of Duty while I suggest getting a USB-C hub. If I had this at the time, I would have installed Windows on this. This is a good one. I use it to work on external SSDs. This fits almost any M.2 drive in it. It's compatible with all of them. You slip her in there. I should put Windows 11 on it, and then bam, it's a Windows, or it's a USB-C hub and a Windows 11. It would be a Windows 11 device, and I would, instead of having two devices, I would eliminate it for one. Thing about having that, I think the hub, once you plug power into it, you or with the charger, if you unplug it, it will crash Windows. So in order to stop Windows, you have to shut it down that way after you're plugged in. Once you're plugged in, you're pretty much docked there for good until you shut it down. Um, Other than that, the suspend also doesn't work that great with Windows either. So if you think it's gonna work smooth, like hit the power button to pause your game like you would on SteamOS, it doesn't happen that way. It works, but not that great. Everything else, like I said, I do on SteamOS. I'm just focusing on Windows here and Call of Duty. We're up and running Warzone. I'm not the greatest at Warzone, but since it's the newest game out, I will run a resurgence map real quick. And you guys can kind of see. Oh, I got to restart. Update requires restart, of course. You guys can see this is the process of me casually booting up Call of Duty to play it. But this thing has done about everything I've had it do. There isn't anything it hasn't I haven't been able to do. Like games such as that are hard to run, like Starfield, they'll run it. It'll run it. You're not gonna get the greatest battery life out of it running a game like that, obviously, and it's gonna be 20s, 30s frame rate. You gotta optimize it, tweak it quite a bit to get it running optimally, I guess you'd say. Other than that, accessories, I got the JSOX mod case. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place with accessories and everything. Just going a non scripted video. A power bank, very, very useful. I keep this charged for my phone and obviously the Steam Deck, but don't let it run out of power. These Western Digital Passport SSDs, portable SSDs, are amazing. They're fast. They're great for transferring files back and forth. These generic USB C hubs work great. I use it to talk to my TV and play Wii games. It's another thing. Wii remote. I got. You can connect almost anything Bluetooth to this thing. So if you're thinking if you're on the fence thinking about getting one of these things, if you're a dad, it's the ultimate dad device. I suggest a portable PC gaming handheld for any dad out there. It's like, I don't know, it's great. And play the games with my kid in here while he's in his room or whatever. I could be walking around the house doing other things while I'm playing with him. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy. I would have, if you'd have told me something like this existed when I was in high school, probably even, I would have told you you're full of shit. Because this is like one of the greatest pieces of technology that's ever existed, in my opinion. We're gonna run Resurgence solos for a minute. Show you guys how long it takes to load in a match. And yeah, we're loaded in here. Oh no, 24 players we're looking for. It's pretty late. 2:08 in the morning here. My prime time. This is the time I'm normally up. Another thing, Bluetooth. No Windows supported the drivers for that yet for the Steam Deck, and nor why I think no supported Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or there's Wi-Fi, but what's it? Microphone drivers. No supported microphone sound drivers yet. Not for the LCD Steam Deck anyway, or I couldn't get the microphone to work. An external microphone works. You'd have to obviously plug it in and configure it, but here we go, guys. I'm getting 60 frames a second. Locked right there it was, but it'll drop down. I get it drops down to the 30s once in a while, but it runs around with the default settings. I don't think it changed anything when it comes to Warzone. I just did it like the optimal settings. The performance favored more performance for quality. That's what it was. Using FSR, but it gets around 60. I fast forward through this, guys, because I didn't want to bore you with not being able to see the screen due to my webcam recording. But anyway, well, as you can tell, it plays pretty good. So just bear with me. But very playable, guys. Need a gun. Get a gun quick. Oh wow, I suck with the. I'm used to playing with the keyboard and mouse, guys. I'm trying. Oh. Anyway, there we have it. Sorry for such a long video. That's my 1 year honest review loading up Call of Duty Warzone.